Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome into the Philadelphia National Cup between the Central Park Rangers women, Red Army, and the Rhode Island women. Sadly, started a little bit late here on this Saturday morning, as Rhode Island now, with some contact, trying to lead a good possession. The Central Park Rangers women, Red Army, are moving left to right in their white kits. The the Rhode Island women in their teal moving right to left, That one's through into the box from the right side straight at Rhode Island goalkeeper and snagged. It's a WPSL matchup here again on this Saturday morning in Philadelphia. Sadly, with the stream starting a little bit late, we did miss a Rangers goal. So in the early stages of this match is now the Rangers threatening once again. A lot of space wide open for Kalila. Chooses to make the extra pass, but just hits a little too hard as she puts her hands on her head. Manages to keep it in outside of the box off a Rhode Island player. Tries to kick that up in the air and just keep it away from the girls in white. Manages to do so and gets it back to about the center of the field, but the Rangers back on offense. Now the Rangers working that far sideline. Now towards center of the field. Chooses not to shoot after turning towards goal. Takes the extra pass outside of the box, but stolen away. Now moving across on that near sideline is Rhode Island. Long through pass. Goes out of play. Really big matchup here, obviously, for both sides. The Philadelphia National Cup here this weekend. Collection of a lot of different teams and a lot of different teams for the same clubs as the Red Army, with multiple teams here in this cup. The women's team will play 3 matches this weekend. The Rhode Island, with a little bit of miscommunication there, is that errant pass will go out of play. Later today at 2 p.m., the Red Army will play against the Rochester Lasers in the same area. And then tomorrow morning at the same time, 10 a.m., it'll be against Garden City FC. Through ball for the Rangers, but knocked away by a defender. Still early in the beginning stages of this match, but it seems like the Rangers have a pretty nice advantage here. Obviously, the 1 goal early helps a lot, but winning the possession battle early and doing it with a lot of confidence and a lot of dominance. Their passing has been much better than Rhode Island's, as that one's through into the box. Just the goalie to beat. She slides right on top of it and takes that chance away from Kalila. Confusing ball there is it was bounded up in play off two players. Just trying to save that and it trickles out of play. Now out of play on the far sideline, throw in for Rhode Island. Tried to make something out of nothing and stolen away. Red Army moving quickly. Far sideline. Crossing towards the middle, wide open for Kalila. Pass a little too hard. Called offside. That's a good chance for the Central Park Rangers is taken away. Had some issues with that in their last match against the New Jersey Alliance. Kalila came away with a goal. Asha James came away with two as well in that 3-0 victory. Cloudy but warm today in Philadelphia. It's a nice day for some soccer as the sun's coming out a little bit more. Strong pass straight into the head of a player and she's down. She meant to head it off, but really strong pass, hit her hard. She's down on the ground clutching her head. Again, it was a really strong pass that came right at her and she did mean to head it, but really strong pass took her out. Immediately fell to the ground. Elizabeth Wolf, I believe it is she'll try and walk that off and I believe she'll go to the bench. Some applaud for her leaving the field. The Rangers will have to warm up another player to replace her. Never want to see that, and you hope for the best. Hope it's not a serious head injury. Play will resume with the Rhode Island with the ball. Taken back by the Red Army. Center of the field. It's a heavy pass offense here in the early stages, and it's been working well into the box, but too hard. Dominant match so far for the Red Army. Just the only reason it's not a bigger gap in scoring is a couple passes just hit a little too hard off the foot and out of range for the attackers. As that one also too much and stolen away by the girls in blue. Heard a whistle, but doesn't seem like it was going to stop play. It might have been from somewhere else. Another pass stolen. Good opportunity for Rhode Island. They're down numbers. Red Army trying to steal it away one-on-one. With a foul. Lena Perry, the goalkeeper, will take the kick. She'll choose to keep it right in front of her. Choose to work down the sideline, but touch is mishandled off the Rhode Island bench. It'll be a Throw in for the Rangers. Good defense for the Rangers to hold off Rhode Island. Moving fast down the sideline, you see Khalil way in front of everyone. She realizes she was offside but doesn't get back on time. So another call there. Free kick immediately taken away on the Rangers' third. Push there, some contact. Kalila comes away with it with the ball. You can hear head coach David Santos of the Rangers constantly throughout the game giving notes. He's a very loud presence, very proud of his team, wanting to be national champions here this weekend in Philly. Good steal there with some contact, but no whistle. You can hear the Rangers yelling, "You're off, you're off." Attacker offside. Doesn't even get a chance to get to the ball, though. It's kicked away and out of play. But on the Rhode Island third, the Rangers with the throw in. Choose to go down the middle of the field. Lots of defenders in the area. Kicks it out. Some contact, no whistle. Rhode Island with the steal. Through ball, but three defenders in the area. One on one, knocked away towards CPR, excuse me, and ultimately stolen away. Now they'll go down the far sideline. Kalila now with a lot of space. See if she's offside. She's not. Doesn't take this shot. Just on the outside of the box. Chooses to go down the middle, but pass isn't perfect. Knocked away. Tries to keep the play going. A little bit of contact on the foot. Pass not strong enough to the far sideline. Whistle there. Not sure what the call was. Maybe just a break to allow the teams for some substitutions. It'll be back with the Red Army. Bit of contact there. There's been a lot of contact and physicality in the past couple minutes. Some more contact there with a grunt and plays it off. So be a free kick for the Rangers. On that near side. Cross towards the middle. Finds grass and then kicked away. Good speed to get back down the field and immediately take that chance away. Been a lot of work at midfield to hold Rhode Island off. Good passes back and forth. Gets through a defender. Just one in front of her. Goes down the middle but misses her chance. Clear to the other side of the field. Not much of a chance there for Rhode Island. Perry gets it away from the only attacker. Swapping sidelines. Tries to find Khalilwa. Excuse me, it's not Khalilwa, but tries to find her attacker. Not able to get there. Now through again, but goalkeeper's going to get to it before anyone else can. Nice through into the box. Knocked away, shot here. Takes the extra shot, pass off the goalkeeper, bounce up in the air again outside the box. Some good opportunities there for the Rangers, but just couldn't pull the trigger until late. Nearly loses possession there and then loses it again. Gets it back, but forced towards midfield. Far sideline. Tries to go through two defenders. Shot towards goal. Gobbled up on the ground. Decision making. Something that head coach David Santos has highlighted constantly. Kind of on display there is a couple good opportunities to take the shot. Just couldn't pull the trigger early enough. Had another good shot when she took it, but just was saved by the keeper. Now another opportunity on the Rhode Island third. She used to shoot from long range and goes over the goal. So there will be a bit of a break here from both sides, about halfway through the first half. And we'll step away here as well. The Central Park Rangers won and the Rhode Island women nothing. Looks like play will resume here in just a bit with a Rhode Island goal kick. Rhode Island really not able to establish themselves too much so far in the early comings this morning. It's been mostly Rangers at midfield or attacking on this side of the field. I haven't seen a lot of action for Lena Perry on her side of the goal. And when there is any action, it's short-lived and the Rangers defense stops anything before it happens. But now, as I speak of it, Rhode Island pushing the agenda, but again, short-lived as pass goes too far. They'll go back to Perry now down the sideline. Up the middle, nice backwards pass, just not hard enough. Ends up back with her. Now pushing, tries to leave it with her teammate next to her. A little too short, but gets it anyway. Pushing it forward. One-on-one on the outside of the box. Now into the corner. Rangers come away with it. Corner of the box, long range. Right into the arms of the keeper. Quickly taken back by the girls in white and red. Far sideline pushing forward, has a girl in front of her. Threw too hard, Rhode Island will just kick that out of play. Slightly into the woods there on the corner here. Beautiful place for some soccer, especially some highly competitive soccer in this National Cup. Some contact between teammates as maybe some miscommunication led to both players going on their sides. Rangers now trying to get possession back, some contact on that far side. Rangers come up with it. Seems like every chance where it's a one-on-one between Rhode Island and the Rangers, it's mostly the Red Army coming out on top with it. Out of playoff Rhode Island. Into the box. Shot taken, but just off. It's another good opportunity. Just taken away. Rangers now in the corner. Trying to push it in front of the goal. Chooses to push it out. Possession nearly lost. Now moving back forward. See a lot of white kits in the area. Resetting a little bit. All jumbled up. Long range shot. not nearly gonna hit the back of the net. Sun peeking out a little more. Rangers now on the other third. Trying to find something. Ball finds open space, then the near sideline. A lot of contact. Rangers now again, the near sideline. Loses the one-on-one, gets it back. Now into the corner, not able to keep it in play. Another out of play. So Rhode Island sneaking down the field via throw-ins. Now a reset for the Rangers. Their defense handles it. Choosing to push it early, going down the sideline. Just one defender to beat. Gets it in! An excellent goal there from the backfield straight towards the opposing goal. And quickly, as a Rhode Island opportunity turned to the Red Army, it's now 2-0 in the first half of the first match of the Philadelphia National Cup. It was bound to happen eventually as the Rangers kept up possession after possession, strong possessions, getting shots on constantly and having a lot of time in that opposing third. It was just a matter of time before that second goal fell and hit the back of the net, and it did. Quickly the Rangers again find themselves on the Rhode Island third. Choose to kick it out, go down the middle of the field. Miscommunication there as the pass goes errant. Back with the Red Army in front of the goal. Good save by the keeper. Get the leg in front of it. That one nearly rolls out of play, but will stop before it goes. Right in front of the goal, popped up in the air. Another shot attempt. Finds the net. Back-to-back goals for the Rangers. Puts them up 3-0 now in the first half. when you're dominating the possession game and constantly applying pressure to a defense, eventually that defense will crack. Just depends on how long it takes, and it seems like the Rhode Island defense isn't keeping up with this offense that's been dominating possession and not just having the ball, but constantly pushing it forward and making the possession strong. As again, Red Army pushing it forward, finding possession on the opposing third, tried to cross towards the middle, but body blocked. Now deep in the corner, to go out of play off Rhode Island. Long range, shoots it into the corner. Corner of the box, loses it. Ball finds White once more. Long range in front of the goal, gobbled up. So back to back to back, strong possessions and shot attempts. Two of them find the back of the net. Third keeps the lead just at 3. Down the sideline, some open space. Doesn't find her teammate. Now the Rhode Island women working down that sideline. Kicks it off her opponent. Through ball into the box, a lot of open space, another shot attempt, finds the net. Goal number 4 in this first half for the Rangers. And the Red Army now with a massive lead in just one half. Frustration building for these Rhode Island women. For nothing in this first half. You could tell the Rangers now playing with authority and playing freely. Not only just because you have a big lead, but they've been able to do essentially what they want on the field today. And the offense is going to make the headlines, but the defense has been spectacular as well. Any chances for Rhode Island to even make a shot attempt has been quickly stamped. Bit of a shove there, but no call. Through towards the corner. Cross towards the middle. Edge of the box. Tries to find a shot, but blocked. Long range to the corner. Captured by the keeper. Player down. Grabbing her right ankle. I believe it's Jasondra Joseph. who's down. She'll be helped off the field to applause as another Red Army player leaves the field. The Army middle of the field. The Rhode Island defense essentially just trying to clear any chance that the Red Army has away and just hope that it finds a home team. Kalila now another shot attempt off the face of her teammate. She recoils. Double whistle means the end of half. And the Central Park Rangers Red Army with a dominant first half in their first match of the Philadelphia National Cup as they find themselves up 4-0 against the Rhode Island women. When you hold possession for as long as you do and your defense is as spectacular as it has been so far this morning, it's not a shock to see why they're up so big in just one half. I've been Derek Bullier for your first half, and I'll have your second half as well in just a little bit.
They say that New York never stops moving. Here, everybody's chasing something: money, success, recognition. But us, we're chasing a feeling. That feeling when the lights go on, the city disappears for 90 minutes, and strangers become teammates, and teammates become family. Because family is what happens when you've been around for over 25 years. There's no contracts, no $1 million stadiums, no headlines waiting for us in the morning. In a city where everybody's passing through, we have found something worth staying for. This club isn't built on fame. It's built on the late train ride home, sharing water bottles, and showing up for each other. This is more than a team. It's community, it's belonging, it's New York. Because in the biggest city in the world, you're never alone when you're a Ranger.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Philadelphia National Cup. The Central Park Rangers have the 4-0 lead over the Rhode Island women's team, and we'll begin the second half in just a little bit. The first half was utter dominance from the Rangers. The 4 goals took a bit to come by, as the final 3 came in the last couple minutes of that first half, and the first one came early. But in between all the goals, there was just so much dominance and so many good possessions from the Central Park Rangers. The Red Army really established themselves early and continued that throughout the entirety of the first half, and they've kept Rhode Island not just off the scoreboard, but off of really having any good possessions. It's been hard to come by where you watch a couple consecutive minutes of good Rhode Island possessions where they can establish anything at midfield or beyond. As again, the highlights will be the goals and how many of them that they've come by in just one half, but the defense really also another star of this beautiful show. Keeping any possessions for Rhode Island short and sweet, and not allowing them to get much further than midfield, and even when they do, it's typically on a long pass that goes errant, or the possession doesn't last very long, allowing Rhode Island to quickly counter, and that's where many of their goals have come from in that first half. Play will start here in just a little bit, as there's some more discussions going on, but we'll be right back with the second half in just a little bit. We are nearly back underway here at VE Sports Club, the Central Park Rangers Red Army versus Rhode Island women's soccer. In the USASA Region 1 Philadelphia National Cup Tournament. It's now the Rangers in white and red moving right to left. And the Rhode Island women in teal moving left to right. Rhode Island quickly here having to play defense. Rangers now quickly in the box trying to fight for it. Long range shot, a little high. Grabbed by the keeper. That one will roll out of play. Go back to Rangers ball. The Red Army going back to pretty much exactly how the first half was after an extended halftime. However, that pass will go errant and find blue, but now back to white. The Red Army in action. Through ball finds the foot of a defender. Back with the Red Army. Nearly rolls out of play, but saved, but ends up with the defense. One-on-one, bounced up in the air. Stays with Rhode Island. Still fighting for it, rolls out of play. Inbound is passed back. Now back and forth. Through towards the box. Into the corner. Saved from going out of play. But stays with Rhode Island. Nearly lost. Now it is lost. Shot. Grabbed on the fly. Whistle blown, I believe, just to check on some players that had some heavy contact in that corner. Out of play on the Red Army side. Rhode Island with a tough throw in. Finds the defense, bobbled around. Another whistle. It'll be back to the Red Army. About 5 minutes into this second half. Basically an extended 5 minutes of what that first half was. Although Rhode Island now starting to get some better possessions. That one's fought out of play off Rhode Island. Rhode Island with more fight in them. Going down the near sideline. One defender on her. Into the corner. Some contact. They'll stay with Rhode Island. Throw in off the head of a defender. Nearly will go out of play. Now it does. This goes with the Red Army. Middle of the field. Red Army up 4-0 over Rhode Island. Nice passing back and forth for Rhode Army. Front of the box. Right side. In. Shot finds the net. Goal number 5 for the Central Park Rangers, as their dominance continues from the first half into the second. And it's an even bigger lead now in game 1. However, another Red Army player was on the ground. Now she's limping as she gets up on her own. Be the third player that would leave a match due to injury or an apparent injury. Looks like she will get some help from her teammates off the bench. Red Army right back at it. Front of the box, chooses to take the shot, but off the body of a defender, finds the goalkeeper. Quickly punts that away. The Rangers jumbled up on the offensive side, have to move back to defense. Choose to go back to Perry in goal. Far sideline stolen away. Rhode Island doing a better job of winning some of these one-on-ones, but not doing a good job containing this Red Army. Corner of the box, takes the shot off the foot. Does it find the net? It doesn't. Excellent save in defense from Rhode Island as the shot is blocked and then the put-in attempt is failed. excellent way to hold the score at 5, but out of playoff Rhode Island means a corner for the Red Army. They'll choose to take it in quickly. Long range shot finds the goalkeeper's arms. Both teams moving quickly here into the box. Another shot attempt. Finds the net once more. 6-0. As it's a blowout here in Philly. Not much more that can be said about this match so far, as in under 60 minutes, the Red Army have dismantled this Rhode Island defense in such a way that allows them to score 6 goals. It's more than a goal in every 10 minutes. It's just been utter domination so far today in the first game of the Philadelphia National Cup. USASA Amateur Cup Region Number 1. Rangers looking to walk away with a big victory, and in all likelihood they definitely will. Scored the first goal of the whole cup earlier in the first half, with a couple matches taking place at the same time today. Not to look too far ahead, but the Rangers will play another game today at 2 p.m. against the Rochester Lasers. They're playing right now. Cleared from Rhode Island, but kept with the Red Army. Back towards midfield. Ball finds just grass and scoots away from the intended target. Rhode Island now with possession. Pass quickly intercepted. Bit of contact there. Red Army back with it. Center of the field. Too hard. Goalkeeper gets to it first. Another one-on-one win. Long range shot off the side of the goal. So just off target. So it'll be a goal kick for the keeper. Chooses to go long range. Immediately finds the Rangers. Into the box, just the goalkeeper to beat. Another one. 7-0. Celebrations are certainly in order, as I've lost the words to describe how big of a lead they have right now. Some substitutions for the Red Army is likely pulling their starters to prevent any kind of injuries coming, as the Rangers have already had to remove 3 players due to some kind of injury. Now the Rhode Island with a chance here. Quickly fires the shot. Out of range for Perry, but also outside the posts, as the first shot towards goal for the girls in teal is just a bit away. The passing game has been a very notable piece of why the Rangers have been able to establish so much dominance today, is again shown there. Some good passes back and forth near sideline, now crossing towards the middle. Doesn't find the perfect target, but stays with the Rangers. Stayed on the back of a player for a little bit. Now back with Rhode Island, far sideline. Quickly stolen away. Looking for a target to cross to. Chooses to stay in the corner. Towards the box, now back in the corner. Out of play. It'll be a throw-in. They'll choose to kick it out rather than pushing further in. Back towards midfield. Loses the handle and it finds Rhode Island fighting back for it. They'll go back towards goal. Another opportunity for the Rangers in the box. Goes spoiled, as both teams will take a bit of a break here. The Central Park Rangers, a well-deserved break here. They're up 7-0 over the Rhode Island women in Game 1 of the Philadelphia National Cup. And we'll be right back. Whistle means play will resume here in just a second. Again, the Central Park Rangers Red Army up 7-0 over the Rhode Island women. Goal kick for Rhode Island finds the Rangers first. Quickly on the counterattack. Corner of the box knocked away. Whistle blown, apparent foul, as Red Army very confused. Rhode Island goes to throw it in, but it's a free kick rather than a throw in. Free kick set on a line in the opposing third now. Nearly goes out of play, saved. One of the first real tests in this half for that Red Army. Goal kick for Rhode Island. Immediately rolls out of play. Inbound popped in the air. Finds the inbounder. Knocked out of play. You can hear the loud and constant communication for both sides. The Rangers have done an excellent job communicating and working on their passing game. Their passes have been a big reason why they've been so successful today. Obviously hoping to continue that success, especially in Game 2 later today at 2. A 7-0 lead, I'm sure, will give you confidence for later in this match and then for your next matches later today and tomorrow. Obviously need to continue the success in the other games, but this is certainly a good starting point. That one will roll out of play and it'll stay with the girls in white. Some good touches for the Rangers, but that one will be sent out of play, and it'll be the second corner of the match. And just as many for the Rangers. They'll keep it nearby and choose to work from outside. Tries to go into the middle of the box. Forced out. Trying to keep it in play, but it'll roll out. Second inbound stays with Rhode Island. Some contact and a fall there, and they'll get the whistle. So now a free kick for Rhode Island, as some pieces falling for them. See what they decide to do with it. Go over the head of the one defender, sort of a wall, and finds the Rangers as they counter. Nearly rolls out of play, but grabbed by Perry. Rangers now quickly with a counterattack. Pass pushed too far forward. Taking it forward. Not many defenders in the area, but touch just hit a little too hard and it bounces away from the attacker, allowing the goalkeeper to grab it before any damage is done, so it stays 7-0. Touch is missed and out of play. So a mistake there leads to another Rangers throw-in. Left side of the box. Towards goal. Finds the net once more. Goal number 8 for the Rangers. As there's still another 15 minutes left to play in the second half. After an incredibly long scoring drought of about 15 minutes, the Rangers score once again, as obviously some sarcasm, as 8 goals in just this match is an insane amount and an incredibly dominant victory. They talk a little bit too soon, but an incredibly dominant lead that I'm sure will lead to a victory for the Red Army. Go back to Perry in goal, who kicks it away. Rhode Island with one of their first really good possessions in the second half and really the whole game. Go deep in the corner, fighting for a one-on-one. Goes out of play. It'll be a goal kick. Strong wind here in Philly as the Rangers pushing it again. They go back to goal. It's non-stop, this Rangers team constantly trying to get a steal or intercept the pass as they do it once more there. Pushed out of play. It'll be stay with the Red Army. Rangers fighting forward in the corner, cross towards the middle. Shot taken, but right in the arms of the goalkeeper. As the Rhode Island looks to work quickly. Headed right back towards the Rhode Island third. Now taken away. Hard touch gives the Red Army an opportunity to steal it back, and they do. Triple whistle blown. And that is game, as the Central Park Rangers Red Army defeat the Rhode Island women in Game 1 of this Philadelphia National Cup by a score of 8-0. 4 goals in the first and 4 goals in the second halves, as utter dominance from this Red Army leads to a big victory. Won the possession battle. Extremely good communication and passing work leads to the big victory. And now the Red Army will take on Lasers in about 2 hours at 2 p.m. Eastern Time in Philadelphia on this same field. I have been Derek Bollier, your broadcaster today, and I will be on for game number 2 at 2 p.m. saying thank you for listening to Central Park Rangers Red Army game number 1. Again, final score is 8 for the Red Army and 0 for the Rhode Island women. Thank you very much, everybody.